Hello and welcome to episode 149 of Back of the Landing Net. I'm out here on my own today, but just last weekend I was out with Chris. We were filming a session with a couple of other guys. It started off quite well, as you're about to see, and literally it turned into some of the worst weather we've ever seen, and filming was pretty much aborted. We were confined to the bivvies, and the session sort of ended dead. So I've come out to record a few scenes during this session to kind of show you the highlights of what happened there, and you know, if I manage to actually catch myself a fish, I can chuck that in as well. So yeah, about a week ago, Friday to Monday, we went to Westfield Fishery. Here's what happened on that session. Hello there, welcome to Back of the Landing Net, episode 149. We're down here at the fantastic Westfield Fisheries, venue where I caught my PB last year, first ever 30, so pretty excited.
Well, that's it. I thought if Jay can catch the 30 out of here, definitely coming on the next trip. No, but joking aside, it's a really beautiful private fishery. I got invited late, so it's a bit unplanned, but it's great to come down. We've got Ian, we've got Adam. I'm sure they've been on the videos sort of somewhere before, haven't they, in the sort of the matches and things like that. That's
it, yeah, we've known them a fair old while now, and it's a bit of a Queen's Jubilee special. I think the aim is to try and catch £70 worth of carp.
Nice.
So you know, if we can do that, happy days. And I think you've got an idea for another competition as well, haven't you?
Little side bet: Harry's against the Boldies.
What?
It's a bit harsh, mate. Still some there.
There's a little bit, yeah. Yeah, and whoever catches the most fish out of that, what did you say, Jay? The loser has to buy the winners.
Yeah, the losers has to buy the winners. Coronation chicken sandwich and a Victoria sponge.
So we look forward to that on Monday morning.
But yeah, you looking forward to it, lads?
Yeah, really happy to be back again. It's last time I had a few fish out. Nice to have Chris with us, which will be decent. I'm in fishing with some legends here, so yeah, pretty buzzed, mate. Hopefully we get a few fish.
So yeah, just like Adam was saying, me, Adam and Hiltz came down here last year. I think a group of 4 of us had 7 carp out, and some pretty decent fish, didn't we, lads?
Yeah, the first one of the night, 4 AM, actually from this swim, so good omen for Jay here. Lovely 20-pound scaly mirror.
And you had, what would you have, a couple of fish, Ian?
Just one, 27-pound mirror.
Oh yeah, big round.
Margin, big fat boy.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, just in some of the deep margins you got here, and so Adam had 1, Hiltz had 1, I had 3.
Of course.
So yeah, including this fish, PB, 33 pound, 10 ounces. Caught that again. Just spotted some bubbling up, dropped some bait on it, caught that. One was off a pub chuck, lovely common carp, probably as good a common carp as you're likely to see, to be honest. And then another one, here it is. Yeah, again, fantastic fish. I don't think we had anything under 20 pounds, did we?
No, nothing, no.
No, so apparently there's only a couple of fish in here under 20, the rest are you know, up into the 30s, late 30s, and there was even reports of fish over 40 being caught earlier on this year, so some incredible fish to go for. He's excited.
I haven't had any.
When was your last carp?
Oh my goodness. I don't know, 2019, probably at the Bloggers Match.
No, 2020, Top of Manor Fisheries.
I blanked.
Did you?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You caught. 100% you caught.
Okay, I can't remember. But yeah, it was a long time ago anyway.
Yeah, a little competition for you. If you can find out the last time Chris actually caught a carp, it'll be on camera. I reckon it'll be in episode 147. So put it in the comments, and you're probably never going to win a prize, to be honest.
Yeah,
So,
we never send them.
we never send
even
them. Good luck with that. The intentions are good, but yeah.
Yeah. Red kite.
Red kite. When there's a red kite in the sky, you catch carp at night. So good.
Right.
Fisherman's delight.
Right.
Right, let's get on with it, lads.
Come on, lads. Let's go. We're not going to catch fish sat here.
Wow, just so I was just nodding off. Came absolute ripping run, came from the corner where we had baited up a lot before, absolutely ripped away, but when I hit into it I was worried it was a bream or a tench because it wasn't fighting at all. Just kind of rolled it over the net, but I'm chuffed as nuts. Beautiful double linear, 26 pound, 2 ounces, back of the land in there. Love it. Eee. Let's get him back because I'm like worried about him now.
You need to get back in the corner.
Yeesh.
No, so it's not in shot anyway.
That can be my shot.
Oh.
Bit of a filler, innit? A filler of the filler.
Oh, he's doing like a bit of recording.
Oh, well,
he's making a behind the scenes documentary. He's like Louis Theroux. He's like dropping, he keeps the camera recording for these interviews.
Right, it's been an absolute scorcher today, so Chris is taking the chance to get out of there, haven't you, really?
I had to go home for some appointments really, but I've come back at bite time, which, you know, yesterday's bite time anyway.
Yeah.
Still not happening on the lake really, is it?
No. First of all, good news on your appointment. He's got the all clear.
Yeah, thank God.
Just a rash. So that's turned out all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is so hot. Apparently been 26 degrees. Carp are just on the surface, like submarines, breaking surface. But we've got a big change in weather tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, fingers crossed we get a few of those storms that are coming up through the country. We'll get hit by a couple. Don't normally say that, do you?
No.
But just to add some water, the water level's so low on this lake at the moment compared to what Jay and Adam Hills were saying about last year. It looks a couple of feet down, which I always find never helps the fishing, does it?
No, you think it would?
Yeah, sort of less area to catch the fish, but it just doesn't. It just doesn't.
No.
We need a load of oxygen to come in with some nice heavy rain tonight.
Yeah. Completely changed my tactics today. I've got 3 Ronnie rigs, fish in the back margin. It just seems to be a patrol route. We ran the deeper across there earlier. It's just solid gravel, really nice spots, seen fish there, and to be honest, I've seen more sort of beeps and liners and almost a couple of sort of semi quarter takes. Didn't see any of that yesterday, so
Yeah,
right.
100%. We're going to keep going though.
Yes.
Still got a couple of days really. Well, day and a half.
Yeah. Let's go and
catch some carp.
Come on.
I need to get my
Let's
rods
catch
back
some
out,
carp.
mate. Can you give that and get the rods back out?
I'll give you a hand.
All right, cool.
Oh, Kai's just turned up. Look what he's bought. He can stay a night for that. So imagine what you have to deliver for 2 nights. Well, there we go. Pretty much where the footage stops there. That's where really the session sort of stopped, I suppose. Chris headed off home. Adam headed off home. Kai dropped in for a night, but nothing was really happening until the last night when I lost 2 fish, one of which I was out in the boat in the middle of the night in thunder and lightning working this carp back through a load of lily pads, and we got really close to getting it back to the point where we could fill the carp again and the hook pulled. Second one I lost the snags, but thankfully right at the end of the session Ian managed to catch this lovely looking fish. I'll just show you a picture here. That is fantastic photography but yeah, what a fish. And that sort of gave us a bit of a lift really. It'd been a difficult few days, just 2 fish coming out between the two of us, one for Chris. Obviously an absolutely awesome fish, and Ian's again a great fish. Never doubt the quality and how they look in that lake, but it can be very moody at times, especially when it's sunny. Now this lake is about 2.5–3 acres. There's about 100 carp in here, getting on 20 of which are 30 plus. There's at least 140. They've been upper 30s out, so plenty to go for, plenty of PBs. I lost a fish last night, so we ordered a Pizza Hut, and I went to get it from the gate, left some with my receiver. I fished my rods reasonably locked up, so you've got to be quite quick on it. It's terrible really. You know, by the time I got the rod back, it was in the snags, and you could kind of feel it. You could feel like the sort of gristly connection of the line rubbing up against the snag, and ping, unfortunately. So yeah, it's just one of those things. But back on that spot, got a lovely spot just on the left here. I've seen fish all over it, and right up over there behind me, another one. So if I catch anything on this session, I'll let you know. But it is proving quite tricky. My mate Kai's had a tench. I haven't got a picture of that, otherwise I'd show you. But yeah, there are some tench and bream in here, but more importantly, there's quite a lot of crayfish. So all of my rods come in last night. Pretty much the hook baits had all gone. I would imagine all the freebies had gone. So I've switched to rosehip isotonic. I've increased the amount of free offerings I've got around the hook bait to kind of feed off these crays, and hopefully that will help land a carp. Right, it's about 6 o'clock now, so we're just getting into bite time, and the sort of feeling around the lake has just started to change. Everybody's kind of reset their rods, feeling good for the night. The fish that were on the surface that have been there all day have just started to drop down. It's about an hour from when I had that bite this time yesterday, so yeah, can't help but feel confident, a lot more confident than we have been feeling in the scorching heat. It's been 26 degrees today, so I'm getting sick of coming out fishing when it's scorching hot, but you know, these trips have been booked for a long time. We really do fancy it tonight. We've made the rigs a little bit more robust. We've got a lot more freebies out there. Obviously all of our hook baits were done by the crayfish last night, which we didn't know was in here, so a lot more bait gone down to kind of feed off the crays. We kind of changed the rigs, so we're all fishing off the bottom now. Mixture of chob rigs, Ronnie rigs, and just like a pop-up rig I think Kai's using. But yeah, off the bottom I've switched to rosehip isotonics as hook baits, because notoriously the old crayfish don't like them. They do not like them. So yeah, I think if I can keep my bait out there, keep the crayfish off them, then I think we're going to get bites. And if we can do it over the next couple of hours, then hopefully we're going to get something for the live camera as well. So got a Taco Bell on order. I'm going to sit down, chill out, have a bit of a munch, and hopefully catch something. See you in a bit. Right, it's been a tough old slog of a session this. However, there we go, 19 pounds, 2 ounces, and what a way to end this session and video. Absolutely delighted. It's been a tough old brutal session with crayfish, picking out pretty much everything we're putting in, but switch to the old Road Zip isotonic. It's a bait famous for its kind of anti-crayfish properties, and it's done the trick again. So if you're having problems with crayfish, that's the bait you want. But what a lovely dark common that is. What a fight it gave me, and what a way to end episode 149. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's been a bit disjointed. I think this time we just enjoyed doing a little bit of fishing, not so much the filming, but hopefully we put together something that's watchable. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Back of the land today.